Now, I am the CEO, and I'm going to make the final decision of who will get hired and who will not get hired. You can fight for your
It
people.
is 130 miles away. That is BS.
That's not BS.
Okay.
I drive 130 miles a day all the time.
Let's look at Al Taylor, okay? That's his first name, so please do not kick him for his first name. So,
Alcoholic.
who wants Al to be hired?
How many
Okay,
days can we
who
remember?
out of them? Okay, so I need a person to justify why you hired him. Okay, let's listen.
We need to hire Al because his results are incredible.
No one cares. It was fictional.
Fantastic salesman and a manager, and he clearly increases productivity for the companies that he works for.
Okay, so you feel that although he's missing a lot of formatting issues, he proves that he performs. Okay.
Well, if you look at the dates, he was educated after he was working.
So that's also cool.
I don't know how reliable that
So
is.
how credible is the company that he's working at? Who believes that Al should not be hired? And who can justify that?
I got this.
Okay, Robert.
He is a liar.
He believes that Al is a liar.
Because who can increase a company from 50 million to 100 million? And if you're in a company like that, you obviously get something, a bonus for bringing up the standards that much. So why would he then go back to school?
Okay, so it seems a little far-fetched, but we can't assume already that it's a lie.
I'll give him an
Yeah.
Seems to be implying that the increase in company sales is due to him. Therefore, he arrogant. Therefore, like.
So he's too arrogant. Okay, last one, Sam.
I mean, the man gardens. Really? Honestly?
Okay.
No.
Sam,
Oh, because his name
Sam, two men gardens.
So you felt that him sharing that he was gardening was irrelevant.
Yes.
no, he doesn't trust the man.
Okay, but
He just
Kenneth,
doesn't trust the man
can
that
you
garden.
read Al's just for us?
I'll give him an interview.
Let's take it down to the beginning, please.
Alcoholics' interests include Southbridge Board of Directors, which sounds really Southbridge,
Yeah.
by the way. Running, gardening, carpentry, computers, going to clubs, and playing the flute.
Exactly.
Okay.
Why would you not want
So,
that?
those are irrelevant. Those are irrelevant to what you're applying for. How about how about
That's bad. It's terrible. First of
I
all,
want a job that pays lots of
he
money.
doesn't even say I, he says A.
That's
Oh, good job. That pays lots of money.
A1.
Okay, yes.
Who doesn't want to do something that pays off?
Okay, so she's giving him credit for honesty.
Good.
But you know what? Even if this is your hidden motive and your hidden objective, don't say it.
I give him
Okay.
an interview.
Because okay. So because if it's all about the money, then someone else comes by and you were working there for maybe a month, and someone else comes by and says, hey, I'll pay you a little more to come to my company. He's gonna jump ship, and that's someone that you don't want to be working for you. Okay? So his name was hard to find. What should he have done? Fold it, put it in the center, make it the font bigger. So I am the final decision maker, and I say that Al is not hired.
Oh, I see.
Next, let's take Edgar. Who believes that Edgar should be hired?
Should have, but that was a good objective. He has none.
He has
Okay, so explain why you think Edgar should be hired.
He speaks two languages. I'll let Justin talk. I didn't actually look at it. I just looked at it and I was like, that looks good. The way the formatting and stuff.
Okay, that's actually very important. He saw it and said, hey, this looks pretty good. And I mean, that's a little superficial, but a lot of times that's what's going to happen. So now tell us about the content of it. Who wants to fight for Edgar? Yes.
The bullet points are laid out and they're in a clean order. He is things reported and exactly what happened.
Okay, so his resume is perfect, right? He has no spelling errors. He has no format, but we don't have one piece of information. Leah, there is no objective. So there's no objective, but everything else in the resume is perfect. How important is that? Leah, would you hire Edgar? Okay. So she says she would not hire Edgar because he has no objective, even though everything else in the resume is perfect. I'm going to agree with Leah, and I'm going to say that although Edgar, you seem qualified, I would not, if I'm going through 100 resumes and this person does not have an objective, I'm just going to cut it in the no pile. Yeah.
Also, is it bad that like all of his experience, except for like a couple things, is just not in the U.S.?
No, I don't think that's bad at all. I mean, it is what it is.
He gets a
I mean,
radio.
in the U.S., I don't think that unless the employer for some reason has
A problem with parking.
a problem with working outside of the U.S., then then that's you can't control anyway. So no, I don't. But generally, I don't think it's bad that it's not in the U.S. Okay, so Edgar, we're gonna toss now. Jane Doe. Who believes Jane Doe should be hired?
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, Jane Doe.
Okay,
Oh, I would
yes.
definitely hire her.
Please, please share to us why Jane should be hired.
Formatting is
We're not at the one right yet.
Sorry, I can't even hear because. Okay, thank you.
Okay, formatting is pretty professional, I haven't seen any issues with it. She has a lot of experience in like the same area, and that relates to her objective, I think. But, yeah, she's, oh yeah, under activities, she said completing intramural soccer and softball throughout college, and that just shows that she's committed to a team also.
Okay, so she shows loyalty. Her resume is relatively clear. It's consistent. What did you think about her objective?
It's too broad.
It's too broad. So he believes her objective is a little too broad. Yes, it could always be it could be more specific. But yes.
I have a problem with it. It's not like a big problem, but she's had a lot of jobs in like a year period. And like, does that mean that like she's not reliable and she's getting fired or something? Or
Okay. So what sticks out to you is the fact that she couldn't stick to one job for a long period of time. Okay, that's good to know now. Yes, Sam.
I mean, my problem with Jane Doe
He just doesn't like her.
is that her name. No, is that she was working at Austin's Pub in August 2006.
Okay,
And she started Acme Products in May 2006 in Springfield, Virginia. Well, those two cities are like 120 miles apart. So I don't really know like how that would work out while you're also in college. It doesn't really make sense.
Okay. So it seems a little conflicting, seems a little fishy, but again,
I would bring her in for questions.
just for resume, you can't assume that the person is being dishonest. So there's always room for improvements on resumes. I think that's true across the board. There's always preferences that people have that other people don't. So one is never going to really fit your every single application. But generally, I feel Jane is solid and she deserves at least an interview. Agree? Okay. You don't agree with that?
Fine.
Lastly, we have, I don't know, who even knows what her name is?
Risha.
I'm hearing Lucia and I'm hearing Trisha.
I heard it was Lucia.
Trisha.
Me too.
Okay, the fact that we are sitting here and we are debating what her name is, I'm not going to even look at her resume. And that shows you it's very important what font you use to make it as clear and easy for the person who's reading your resume. Okay, so Patricia or Lucia, I'm sorry, but we're not going to read your resume. Okay. So if you look back in your packet, there is a resume questionnaire worksheet right here. I want you to fill this out as honestly as much as you can. If you don't have some information, then you can get it tonight at home. But basically, this is going to help you when you're writing your resume. So you want to fill these 3 pages out. Here's a template of a resume that you can fill out so you know how your information is going to be organized. It's going to be starting
Wait, is this
from
what we fill out?
it's called resume worksheet. So fill this out and begin on your rough draft of your resume until the rest of the class, and I'll be going around and answering any questions that you might have.
I've never been employed.
Okay?
Personal, I'm just gonna go straight to personal information.
When you
I think it's he doesn't know how to roll the
okay, so you can do both. Like you can do it in my
Benji,
you can build as much to make you look like
Your driver's license.
this one.
This is a reference. So who can speak of you in a highly way? So your coach, your teacher, if you don't have a reference, then you just include me. Okay? No, not your mother. You're not going to be including your family members.
This is Pedroza.
Because they will all probably say very nice things.
I'm sorry, but Liz Pedroza would take you any job you want.
Yes.
She has some ways with work.
Liz has her pull. Has her pull.
This is the document I want to be assigned.
That's your emergency contact.
Good. Your reference.
What is the school?
Yeah, go over Any questions? That's fine. Never employed within next segment. A lot of people have your high school. So you want to put a template that doesn't really highlight your, but mine have had